Before my kid calls me to go get her out of the shower, welcome to the 5th episode of Frankenstein's Paper Mache series. Today's episode is going to be a little different. It's going to be a voiceover. I recorded all day today and my kids were running around making lots of noise, and this will probably be the easiest way to do this. It's a really big episode today because I got a lot of stuff done. I want to thank the Paper Mache Reddit community because the people on there are pretty cool, man. They're very nice people and they're making a lot of great things. If you guys want to see some cool paper mache creations, check it out. I'll link to it down below. Last thing, guys, subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing if you guys did. We're about to hit 300. It would be cool if we hit it by March. Help me out. And like the video, guys. Won't even fucking go on any further because I think she's calling me already. Let's start it. The last time I worked on this project was maybe about 3-4 weeks ago, and while I was working on it, I wasn't feeling very inspired at the moment, and I just ended up doing a horrible paint job on this thing. I really kind of regret even working on it, and the holidays came up and I completely just ignored it. It had gathered a little bit of dust and I had to, clean that off. The first thing I did was add a little bit of white to the back of where I had to paint the wallpaper just because I didn't like how dirty it was looking back there. After that, I went back to try to outline it better. These are supposed to be like dials and like little knobs and gauges and stuff like that. This is later going to get colored a different color, but I just kind of wanted to have it white as a base color, trying to get nice and straight lines with the crooked paintbrush. After that, I went ahead and I added some shadows to the gray to try to make it look more metallic looking, and this is what it ended up looking like. A bit better, a little more happy with how it came out after taking my time with it. After that, I painted some of the windows yellow. After this, I add some detail to I'm gonna call them transformer boxes. Here's some more gauges being pulled out. A little bit of green. So this is what the panel ended up looking like. Pretty cool, I think with the gauges and the buttons and kind of like a speaker. And I want to add something, maybe like some green waves I've seen on some crazy scientists use. So after this, I ended up looking at the cabinets and making them. Didn't really like the color I chose. And instead of repainting them, I decided just to add a weathering to them. And I ended up painting some stuff inside of them to make it look like there's, books and beakers and flasks inside of them full of like magic potions or something that the mad scientists used. After that, I looked at the pedestal and colored them both gray. They're supposed to be like mechanical, but I was going to add that detail because you can't see it anyway. Just the color will do. The table, I decided to paint it white because medical sheets or like bed sheets. This is an iPhone. These are iPhone headbuds that I used for this. That's the jack right there that I ended up painting yellow. After that, I got a little bit of Mod Podge and I added it to the panels so I can make it look like there's glass or at least some reflection off of it. I think I maybe have done 1 or 2 layers on each. No, like 2 to 3 layers. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I think it helped. Yes, those are nails at the top of the, what is it, transformers I said I was going to call them, or whatever they are. They're like supposed to be scientific equipment of some sort. I almost forgot to paint the nails yellow, so good thing I caught that before I moved on to the next step. The heart. I know it doesn't really look so good right now, but check this out. What? I think it came out pretty good. After that, I was having trouble connecting the iPod headphones to the nails. But I just ended up saying fuck it and just put my fingers on the hot glue and pressed it down. And after a couple of times of doing that, it actually worked. So that's the way I did it. Maybe you find a easier way to do it, a not so painful way to do this. After I got successfully attached the wires, I just painted the white part yellow. Didn't really went full yellow with it. I wanted it to be kind of transparent so you could maybe see it a little bit. Give it a little bit of illusion of electricity maybe moving through. I don't know. After that, we positioned the heart to see how it was gonna fit. After that, we just went ahead and filled the heart with some hot glue. And positioned it exactly where we planned it out, and good. Come on, good. From there, I know you can't see this on the video, but I just got the wire and I kind of just folded it on itself, and I glued it down so it could stay in place. After a quick reload, and filling in the sides of where the heart, some of the cavities left behind so the heart could be better anchored to the table. We move our attention over to the gray little stump here and glue the whole table down. Do the same thing to the sides of the little pedestal, fill them in so it can have a better hold onto the head. And here it is. I think it came out pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the Reddit's Paper Mache community. Have a good one. Bye.